My edges back, they laying down. Yes, yes, yes. Is the melanin on? We straight. Y'all good? I'm good. Wonderful. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I am doing great. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video and follow your girl on social media at Miss TP90. And you have seen the title correctly. It's time for another Love and Hip Hop ATL review. We don't have no lip sync, nothing crazy to open up this video. Why? Because this was a Love and Hip Hop ATL episode that I can applaud. Not just because it was messy as hell and it was a lot of fighting going on, but primarily that's one of the reasons. But that was a good action-packed, good. It wasn't a good one. It was a good one. Let's just go on and get on into it. Make sure to go ahead and get your comment in down below. It starts off with, and I want to know whom from VH1 said, yes, let's put Tokyo, Karlie Redd, and Melissa together and act like they had to be on the flight together. I was like, you know what, that's good. VH1, y'all so damn messy. Like, I don't, how? But anyway, they're on the little bus or what have you, going back to the little hostel, and Karlie Redd, well, actually, it was a Melissa who said, oh my God, y'all know Melissa, the tension, like, I can't. Like, are you guys all right? What happened? Who did what to who? Karlie Redd was like, you know what? This toxicity, I can't do it, especially with Tokyo. Karlie Redd, you are toxic.gov. What are you talking about? I can't stand it when people have the audacity to call somebody else messy or doing too much or whatever, and you haven't even looked at yourself. Like, people love putting labels on other people. Child, I do it myself, and we have to be very, very careful about that because, Karlie, ma'am, you're the one who started all of this shit. Karlie then ended up saying, you know what, Tokyo is actually mad because Tobias is with Spice. I was like, okay, there's some validity to that. Here goes Tokyo talking about, it's the principle of this shit. And I was like, you know what, that's true as well. Karlie was like, I called you, but you didn't answer. I had to call bullshit on that. And I'm not just talking about Karlie Redd, I'm talking about people in general. You can call people till they blue in the face. There's something called texting nowadays. Honey, you can get on people's DMs. People be on Instagram all day. I don't care what you say. Facebook Messenger and Snapchat. Let's go ahead and put Snap up in there. People gonna be on one of those four all day long. Okay, so you can get in contact with people. So Karlie, don't you give me that shit that I call and I left you a voicemail. Who the hell listen to their voicemails? I still listen to mine, but girl, bye. And I'm about like Tokyo. If you see my man out with somebody else, okay, a fresh breakup. Now, I'm not talking about 2 years later. Don't hit me up about nobody I was with. Please. I'm talking about 2 weeks later. Like, he out with somebody. I just saw your mans with Spice. Like, hit me up. Tell me something. Like, don't you give me that runaround. Karlie, girl, bye. This is why I'm saying people think you are so damn messy. Karlie was being rude as hell. And I have to give it to Melissa. Good job for being the mediator and calling both of your friends out on certain things. You cannot call yourself a friend if you are not able to tell your friend, yo, you being rude, you being real out of pocket. I can't with Karlie and her fake ass apology, and then Tokyo saying, you know what, and I apologize for not giving a fuck. I was done. I said, yeah, this relationship is out of there. I so agree with Melissa. They are both petty as hell. Like, very, very petty. Patricia, Tokyo, you're just embarrassed. And you're very mad that Tobias done moved on super, super quick. And I can understand how you still mad with Karlie for being messy. Karlie, you just mad. You're just mad for no reason. Lil Hat don't want you no more. You're just mad. And Karlie, hush. You can't keep no man either. Be quiet. Just Brittany is ready with her performance with the Frosticides. Tierra and Jasmine show up. Horrible.org. My divorce. I was like, hold the phone. Hold up. Somebody get the phone. What are you doing here, Jasmine? Did nobody ask you to be here? I came because I have to apologize. I'm like, you had to come all the way to H-Town to apologize. Girl. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, it's never gonna be a right time. I was like, okay, Jasmine, I can admit that you're right about that. But at baby girl's grand opening, Jasmine be making some real messed up decisions. Sierra and Mimi are out at brunch, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Who else gonna show up? Because I don't want to see a scene with just them. Lord, they inviting Spice and Tokyo so that they can clear the air. I was like, no, this isn't going to end well. I felt it in my spirit. I said, this isn't going to be good. Spice is there first. Tokyo comes in and Spice is looking like, that's her. As soon as she did that, I was like, Spice is on some bullshit. This is gonna be some shit. Especially when she was like, I don't think she wanna eat nothing else. I was like, no. Tokyo. She was like, bruh, you about 2-3 mighty kids meals away from looking like me, dog. Oh my God, it was too much. I mean, Mimi and Sierra were like, I felt the same way. I was like, what is it? Oh my God, no. Spice and her going back and forth, right? And Spice finally is like, spit it out. Are you all together or not? I was like, well, that's what I wanted to say. What y'all doing, Tokyo? At first, I was giving Tokyo one of these because she was really keeping her calm. You can tell that she wanted to get up and just yank that wig off Spice's head. But she said, nah, I'm just going to sit here. But then when she was like, spit it out, Tokyo was like, yo, I'm not your child. And I'm going to go ahead and get up. And I knew she was going to do this. Not just because we've seen it in the previews. I don't know what it is about drinks and bags this season, but they throwing bags. I was like, oh, interesting. Spice, duck. I'm gonna go so I don't end up beating this whole ass. And next thing you knew, we saw her bag going across the table. I was like, damn girl, your reach is long. Whoa, Spice, get your ass out the way. Spice stopped, dropped, and rolled so quick. Baby girl needs to do the seminars for stop, drop, and roll. Like the way she was, whoa, I said yes. Tokyo almost killed Spice. Security couldn't even hold Tokyo, child. Like security fell back, all of them fell, child. I said they all fall down, boom. You could tell that Tokyo was really trying to hold her composure because even when they were putting her back in the van, she was like, I don't want to be fighting these hoes. She was shaking because you could tell she would have literally killed Spice. Like, I felt that in my spirit. Like, I don't say that a lot, but you could tell she was going to do some bodily harm to Spice. Mimi and Sierra was sitting there like, oh, Lord. Ernest is back, child. He told Mama D that he gonna clean himself up. He gonna stay clean and sober, and she deserves to be loved. Okay, Mama D. Okay. You know what? I believe everybody can be given chances. Certainly. And Ernest, we were rooting for you. I'm giving you one more chance. This last time, but honey, you can't keep running in and out. You can't. You can't keep running out. I don't know why I did that. But you can't keep running in and out, pumpkin. You can't do that. It's disappointing, sir. I get it. Everybody got their own struggles. But Ernest, bruh, you old, dog. Like, come on back. Chill out. I can't with Mama D and Ernest with their Mr. Nasty time. I can't. Sierra goes to see Tokyo in Tokyo's hotel room, and she was like, cause I felt so bad. Yes, I do agree that the jokes that Spice had were like so below the belt. Like, don't do that. And as of previous big girl, okay, I don't appreciate when people go for the weight belt. Don't do that. Like, we already, see, I'm going back in time. When I was bigger, I already knew I was big. Like, what the hell else you got? I need something else. Don't go with the obvious, bro. At the end of the day, it's about Tobias. It's not about Spice. Okay, Spice, you got a whole different can of worms with Spice now that y'all done had to bop it type of altercation. But aside from that, you really need to get everything straightened out with Tobias because, bruh, that's where this whole thing is stemming from. Tokyo was like, I'm just not going to the grand opening or whatever because I don't want to have to deal with Spice. I'm like, bro, you done came all the way to Houston, okay? All the way here. And you gonna miss what you came here for? Okay. Sierra was like, okay, bye, sis. I'm still going. Time for the grand opening. It's BK, Lil Hat, aka Sean Garrett. Carly Red is out there. All the girls come out. Carly Red goes to hug Jock because you know Lil Hat is there. I'm like, Carly, you so damn petty. Ooh, Lil Hat mad. So they go to their respective vehicles. And they talking about the fight. And they also talking about Tommy. And then we head on over to the Bambi and Scrappy's house. Oh my God, Scrappy was in a car accident, I think it was. But he in the hospital and everything. And I was like, oh my God. Not on this episode, but recently. But I'm glad he's okay. Mama D is in their house with all of Home Depot. Okay. And then she got these construction workers in there drinking juice and ain't doing shit and going upstairs and shit and come back down. I'm painting, baby proofing, and getting everything together for the new princess of the kingdom. I so agree with the Bambi. Mama D, you're doing a lot, ma'am. There's no way you can just come into somebody's house and set up the nursery beside the kitchen. It's a lot going on. Like, you can't just get some colors together and not run it by me. Like, you just can't do that, okay? And you can't bring a random construction or put up crew in here and they don't have any credentials. Like, you just can't do that. I'm sorry. Time for the grand opening. Pressed Houston, and it looked cute. Everybody comes through. Rashida's like, where Tommy at? And Mimi was like, well, she's not here. Duh! And then they go ahead and fill her in on what happened was. Then Rashida like, where Tokyo at? Mimi was like, well, she's not here. We got it. It got ugly this morning at brunch. I was like, damn, that was this morning? Oh, okay then. Carly was like, I know sometimes things get hectic, but that's no reason to fight. I was like, Carly, if you don't shut your vegetable tray throwing ass up. The grand opening was cute, I guess. We only saw her cut the little ribbon, child. I was about to say cut the cord. But anyway, you know what I mean. So it's time for the little after party. And after the party is the hotel lobby. And fiesta, fiesta, fiesta. Woo-wee. But anyway, and I'm not supposed to be listening to Roberto right now or at all, but I have to say the hits that he has for the summertime. Damn you, Roberto. But anyway, they're at the after party. It's the hotel lobby, and okay, so Just Brittany is performing. I'm sorry, but she had her wings on and everything, and she was like, I just want a sandwich. Like, the way she was performing, everybody was like, what? Huh? Okay. It looked like a little karaoke hour. You know when you go to karaoke and people talking, singing in the background? That's what she looked like. I don't know. Wasn't no people in there. I was like, what kind of after party is this? I can't with Erica Mena. I cannot, but she gave me everything I needed in all of the end of this episode because she calls Just Brittany just beneath me. And I cannot. And when, what's the other little girl, Estelita, calls her just trash. Just who comes up with this? It was horrible. I hate it, but it was funny as hell. Oh my God, and what made me laugh even harder was when Just Brittany was singing and then she stopped and was like, I don't appreciate people talking while I'm singing. I just want to sing. Who does that? Erica was like, we even in your city and people don't fuck with you. It was so damn petty. The performance was like, what? And then the audience wasn't even listening. And then Rashida and them were like, go ahead, baby. It was horrible. Just Brittany got off the stage because you could tell she was about to get into it with Erica Mena. Then she was like, you know what? I'm just going to hug the Frostesses and get on out of here because I feel myself get ready to beat a bitch ass, but I ain't going to do that shit. I was like, good job, Just Brittany. Good job. Go ahead and get your little check, or maybe you got your check before that, and go ahead, girl. Go. Carly, Mena, Lil Hat, Spice, and Jock, they sitting there talking after Just Brittany's performance. Oh my God. Carly wants to give Jock the box because she's mad at Lil Hat. You know how Carly does. I know they still be shaboing boinging on the side. I just know it. Sierra and BK are over to the side. BK is like, yo, why you acting like this? And she's like, I'm just acting accordingly. I was like, cordial? Or maybe accordingly. That fits too, the context clues, but okay. She is seeing the light about BK, and she knows she all deserved it. Here comes Tokyo. Okay. I still don't know why she couldn't come to the grand opening. But anyway, she comes through and basically Sierra is like, we just talking about this dog right here. And she pointed to BK. He was like, yo, let's talk about this later. She was like, no, we gonna talk about this right now. He was like, nah, we just gonna get some drinks. You still love me. I don't love you. I was like, oh my God, this is some baby boy shit. Like, I can't stomach it. She didn't flathead ass are talking, right? And here comes Tiara and Jasmine. I was like, everybody was looking like, it was like a bad Lifetime movie. Flathead ass and Rashida are like, why are you here? Jasmine was like, I thought we could, talk and chop it up, especially me and you, Rashida. Rashida looked at Flathead ass and was like, you can go sit down. Go on over there. He was like, okay. Okay, I have to say, I lived for Erica and her commentary. It was hilarious. It was just what I needed at the right time in the right place. I loved it. Jasmine was like, I want to apologize formally to you. And I'm not that type of person to destroy stuff. I just came here to dance for y'all. That's it. Sheeta was like, well, that is the type of person you are. I can only go off what you have shown me. And you've shown me that you're a fucked up individual. I was like, ugh. And there's really nothing you can change about this. Your child has absolutely nothing to do with this situation because he is here. How you move is whack, and that's why I don't fuck with you. How about that? Do you hear that? No issues right now is with flathead ass. Not me. Eventually, you all will have to be cordial, for the baby as he gets older. But for right now, flathead ass need to work on being incorporated in little cannons life. This is my night. I want to enjoy it. You be blessed. Hallelujah. See you later. I was like, oh, Rashida. You know what? I had to do like this for Rashida. I had to do like that for her. I mean, at this time, what else can you say, Lil Jasmine? Like, there's nothing much you can really expand on. And I understood what Rashida was saying. And then what? Jeezy, what are we going to do after this? Nothing much. You have to show yourself that you don't pop up like a Pop-Tart every 5 minutes. You can't really make amends with flathead ass wife, okay? You have to work on you and flathead ass's relationship, okay? For the baby's sake, and then everything else can smooth over. Hopefully, but down below in the comment section, I would love to know, what did you think about Tokyo and Spice? What did you think about Jasmine and Rashida? What did you think about this episode altogether? Go ahead and get your comment in down below. You never know, you just might get a shout out on next week's video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the shout out. Shout out to Cassandra Bannerby. She says, I feel like Jocelyn is coming back further in this season. You think so? You think Jocelyn Hernandez is gonna come back? You think so? Joseph Butler said, girl, stop calling him Lil Hat. You got me dying. That's all I think about when I think of Sean Garrett now is Lil Hat, because his hats are extremely little. Shout out to Brenda Campbell. She says, this is my first time watching you and I love your videos. Thank you. Rainbow Hippie says she a new subby. She loved my personality and my Sierra voice had her dead. I sound just like her. I do. I'm glad you liked the videos. Thank you. Shout out to new subscriber Brown Beauty XOXO. Thank you for the love, girl. Shout out to Sydney Robinson. Shout out to Deontay Henderson. Shout out to Shade Blow. And shout out to Jazzy Nicole. Thank you guys so much for commenting. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.